Welcome to Cabo Properties YouTube channel. Kushe Cabo. Hello. This is Cabo Properties YouTube channel. My name is Showers. I just got a quick information for you guys to pass on, especially for those who are into the building, industry. Those of you building houses in Israel, and those of you selling building materials, this will go mainly for you guys. But of course, anybody else who wants to know about building projects in Sierra Leone, because I have lots of people who've contacted me over the years to gather information regarding building materials, how they're sold, etc., prices, etc. So this information is very, very important. You've got to listen to it and of course share it around. Before I bring it to you, please hit the subscribe button for us. It is free. Just subscribe. We want to get 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year. With your help, we can get there. We got about just under 3,000 more. We can do it. So please subscribe, yeah? Share this video, of course. Click the notification bell and drop your comment in the comment section. Let us know what you think. But subscribe right now is what we want. It is free, man. It is free. Just do it. Don't be a ninja here. Just hit it. Please do that. Yeah, support us, man. Please, we don't ask for much. Just subscribe. It's free. Just hit the button now. Do it now. Just hit it now. Now. That's it. Thank you for doing so. Of course, those who already subscribe, you always know we love you. Thank you very much for being with us. And of course, showing us love. Okay, so let's get into it. This one here is from the ministry. I'm going to read here from my computer here. So this one is from the Ministry of, the Government of Sierra Leone, Ministry of Trade and Industry. It says here, public notice, the Ministry of Trade and Industry and its agencies wishes to inform the general public that effective of 1st January 2026, the standard of iron rods to be imported or manufactured for construction and other purposes in Sierra Leone will be as indicated below. So for one they're English, basically iron rod, the standard they change, because as we know, the standards sometimes can be very, very poor. We've had incidents in Sierra Leone. We all know this is not hidden anyway, especially during the rains, buildings collapsed. Because of poor materials. And iron rod has been one of the culprits. And as we know, iron rod is very, very vital in building houses with concrete in particular. So this one is very, very important that we pay attention for builders, contractors, engineers, those of you paying the money to build the houses as well, owners. This is very important. Anyway, let's get into it now. So there's a table. It says here the metric sizes of iron rod. So basically they're changing the metric sizes. So it's the former size of rod, which was the imperial one. Then of course you have diameter, the length, and the number of pieces per ton. So now when you go say 1 ton iron rod, you get to make sure say the exact amount there inside it, you got to make sure the exact amount is in there, because sometimes people say this is 1 ton, but realistically they remove certain amounts of numbers from it. And if you don't know how many rods are in 1 ton, of course, then you lose. Those of us who are building Israel who send the money, you will lose a lot. Okay, here we go. So the quarter rod, now the diameter is 6 millimeter and the length should be 12 meters. And the amount that should be in 1 ton is 377 rods. That's for the quarter rod here. You forget 6 millimeter for the diameter. Then the length will be 12 meters. And of course, the amount we for day inside for make cities than 1 ton iron rod, it will be 377 rod now for day. So then nobody no go tell you, say, oh, that 300 no more. Right. So we have the 5x16. That's 8 millimeters the diameter and I for B. It should be 8 millimeters. The length should be 12 meters. And the amount per turn, the amount of rods in a turn, in 1 ton, is 211 rods in 1 ton. Then you have the 3/8, which is in terms of diameter should be 10 millimeters. And then the length again is 12. In fact, all of them are 12 meters. The length will be 12 meters. I'm not even bother for read that. The length for all of these I'm going to read is 12 meters, yeah? And then for this one, for the 3/8, which is 10 millimeter in diameter, the number of rods in a ton should be 135 rods. That's what this is saying. The half-inch rod should be 12 millimeter in diameter, and then 94 of those rods should make 1 ton, 94 for the half-inch. This 9/16, I don't know if that's exactly where they pronounce it, if in the building terms, but it says 9/16. It should be 14 millimeters in diameter, and then 69 rods in a ton. And then you got the 5/8, 16 millimeters in diameter, and then that will be 53 rods in 1 ton. The 3/4, so 3/4, that would be 19 millimeter in diameter, and then 34 rods in 1 ton. 1 inch is 25 millimeters in diameter, 22 rods in 1 ton. The 11/10, 28 millimeter in diameter, 17 rods in 1 ton. Then you have the 11/4 or 11/4, that's 32 millimeters in diameter and 13 rods in 1 ton. So we got these things are very, very important to know, for those of us building, sending money over, especially diaspora, and those of us sending money over to Sierra Leone, we need to know these things, the number of rods that are in a ton. But also when we're buying, for contractors and builders to know exactly what the diameter should be and what the amounts, of course, that's very important. And the length, obviously, usually the length are there anyway, just mainly they might sell you the cheap one that the diameter is slightly smaller, and then obviously reduce the number of rods in the ton. Then you'll have to pay more to buy more rods. So he said the public is duly informed that all measurements will now be done using the metric system and not the imperial system, which was the case. All iron rods manufactured or imported into Sierra Leone must be stamped with the manufacturer's importer's name and the diameter of the iron rod. Okay, that sounds good to me. Additionally, all iron rods must be 12 meters in length. Standard, it has to be 12. Yeah, all of the iron rods, it has to be 12. And all sale outlets, shops, must have a functional and calibrated vernier caliper. Okay. Iron rods with different sizes from those mentioned above that are acquired for specialized projects must be sought from the manufacturer or importers, must have the full concurrence of the Sierra Leone Standards Bureau. Right, that's very important to know, guys. So the Ministry of Trade and Industry and its agencies will embark on a full random good monitoring of warehouses and sales outlets to ensure compliance. All importers and manufacturers are strictly warned to adhere to this government policy and to, well, okay, there's a stamp over the writing, so I can't see all of it. And to the non-compliance will be met by the fullest penalty of the law. Signed by the Ministry of Trade and Industry, 11th of November 2025. So there you have it, guys. Let's check for these iron rods. Make sure we have proper iron rods, because as we know, buildings collapsing in Sierra Leone, in Freetown in particular, last year or earlier during the rainy season last year, it was really, really, really sad. We don't want these things carrying on. So let's get proper building materials, man, to keep ourselves safe, our people safe. It's very, very important. Those guys who are going to be going to check these things, please make sure you check and do the work for the safety of the people. Don't go there because somebody give you small thing and then you do your thing. You know what I mean? You say, I'm not worrying about some line. When I say when they go buy the contractors, then make sure you buy the property. You where they buy, you're not the owner. Make sure you say buy property because some man in the back, they're not paying for anything that fake, but because they don't tell us say cheap, they go pay for it. Then they tell you, I'm not worried, go pay, I'll go make and so he fine, I just talk them they talk. You contractor fool you or convince you, you say one for big rabbit, you grab, go put money on something like that. No make sense. Yep, so another information I get for honor for today. But before I go, I want to touch on the kush. We know they forget about this kush business. This kush, cocaine, all those drugs that already happen. We know they forget about them. We talk about them every time. So please, we need to see things done. Big up to the police. They are doing a great job right now, arresting people, confiscating stuff. But of course, more has to be done. They were late to it, but they're on it now. So we need to pick them up for that. Keep going. We need to make sure this is done. Because today I saw another news where I think in Nigeria, some drugs were, intercepted, apparently or allegedly, they said they're from Sierra Leone. That can't be good for our country, can't be good for people. Like now, if you travel to any country now with Australian passport, they might just think, oh, there you go. Those are the people who have, who harbor drug lords or who selling cocaine across the world. Maybe they probably now check us 2 or 3 times now. They do double check, delay people now. Luckily, okay, some of us, we have British passports, so we travel, we don't necessarily need to go on as Sierra Leoneans unless we're going to Sierra Leone. But obviously, most people don't have British passport. Most Sierra Leoneans don't. They'll be traveling with Sierra Leonean passport. This isn't good for them. So let's keep up the good work, the police and the military. And of course, those people are bringing it in, please stop. People are selling it around, please stop. It's damaging the youths. So this kush business with day now, no they stop. Una the young man, them young girl, them una for tinap tranga, make una future not well. Now not fall back to these people who they sell you under this kush. Now get for look after on herself. And then big one the way they before where they takes money, they do una know they try. Una for left. This not good. Now they damage the country, they damage the future, now they damage the name of the country. If the president they goes here for make the country name better or clean the name, but this kind of thing that they happen, well, how the name go clean? So they are not big at the big. We all the big. Let this thing stop. We have to do more. We deserve this. So we deserve better life now we can't give for we young people then. Anyway, I will stop here for now. Now, thank you. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for subscribing and for sharing this video. And of course, drop your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. Yep. My name is Showers, and this is Cabo Properties YouTube channel. Peace. Right, folks, don't forget to
subscribe to this channel now.